Avoid citations from an inspection before it starts with Lancaster Safety Consulting. Record keeping is one of the most important parts of an employer's responsibilities. Record keeping is intended to help employers notice all workplace injuries and illnesses. By identifying hazards and injuries, employers can track and trend to see where improvements need to be made. Every employer is required to keep records unless you are partially exempt. Employers with 10 or fewer employees during the previous calendar year and establishments that are in certain low-hazard industries are exempt from keeping records. If you have 11 or more employees at your facility, you are required to maintain the OSHA 300 logs. All work-related fatalities must be reported within 8 hours. Any work-related hospitalization, amputation, loss of consciousness, or loss of an eye needs to be reported within 24 hours. OSHA classifies a recordable work-related injury or illness as one that results in the loss of consciousness, days away from work, restricted work, transfer to another job, any injury, illness that requires medical attention beyond first aid, or any significant injury or illness diagnosed by a physician or other healthcare professional. If you do not have any recordable injuries or illnesses, you must complete the logs and record zeros. Remember, all records must be maintained at the site for at least 5 years. A summary of the records from the previous year must be posted and available for employees to view. You must use the 300 log for any work-related injuries and illnesses, the 301 log for the Injury and Illness Incident Report, or an equivalent form, and the 300A log as a summary of the work-related injuries and illnesses. You can submit the 300A log electronically to OSHA if your company has 250 or more employees. If that time comes, all reports are to be made to OSHA. You can make reports by calling the free and confidential 24-hour hotline number or by calling your closest OSHA area office during their normal business hours. You can also make reports by using the new online form. OSHA identifies high-hazard industries and helps keep employers aware of common hazards in the workplace. Work towards OSHA compliance by maintaining OSHA record-keeping forms, tracking injury trends, and mitigating hazards in the workplace. Avoid OSHA citations during an OSHA inspection by calling LSCI today for assistance.